Hello and welcome to the Money Show, your one-stop destination for your personal finance queries. I'm Kavita Thapliyal, and today we are going to be talking about loans. We'll be talking about home loans and personal loans. But then, how can you navigate, by taking a home loan if in case you are looking for a personal loan? What are actually top-ups on home loans, which can actually be a part of your personal loan, and what should be the strategy and your planning behind that? We'll be discussing that on the show first, and we will also answer your portfolio-related queries. So just in case you're watching the show live and want to send across your questions, you can do that on our WhatsApp number, which is 865-797-4571. We also have an email ID where you can send across your question, themoneyshow@etnow.tv. So a great lineup of content where we'll be taking up your queries as well as helping you form a strategy for your financial goals up ahead in the show. But then let's begin with the headlines of the hour first. Nervousness on Dalal Street ahead of US Fed meet. Benchmarks end at 3-week low with Nifty ending below 24,200. PSU banks lead the selling spree. High raw material prices force Indian coffee brands to raise prices. Nestle India and CCL Products, owners of Nescafe and Continental Coffee, hike instant coffee prices. US President-elect Donald Trump once again threatens to impose reciprocal tariffs against India. Trump says India and Brazil among countries that impose high tariffs on certain US products. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval meets his Chinese counterpart and foreign minister, says it is ready to work with India to bring bilateral relations back on track as soon as possible. Alright, so while we always focus on your investment strategies on the show and your financial strategy to accomplish any financial goal, it's very important for all of us to also understand that you need to have a loan strategy also, if I can call it a loan portfolio. And a lot of us have home loans on us, and looking at the way people are taking up or opting for personal loans, how can you actually mitigate the pressure of loans, overall loans, be it home loan or personal loan, on your entire financial portfolio or your financial planning? Let's discuss all of this and let's understand the concept of top-up loan, just in case you want a personal loan after taking a home loan. I have with me Aparna Ramchandra, founder, director, RectifyCredit.com. And Aparna, good evening and welcome to the show. So Aparna, the whole idea of getting your financial planning right is not to be loan heavy, okay? But having said that, the trend that we are witnessing, home loan is something that is considered as a good loan, which people have in their, if I want to call it a financial portfolio or in their financial planning. But a lot of it is going on in having personal loans also. Now, when you already have a home loan, which is a huge chunk of money that you are paying off, as a monthly EMI, or which goes into your financial planning, it also might be eating up in your investments that you might be wanting to do for your other financial goals. You want a personal loan also. First, how do you decide whether you want that personal loan or not? And second, how do you reduce that weight of additional loan that you might get, after opting for a personal loan along with a home loan?
Good evening, Kavita. First of all, thank you very much for, one of the first ones to say that financial planning is not just investments, it's also loans. So thank you very much. So on that note, now, if you already have a home loan going, like you rightly said, the EMI is a big chunk, which, affects your monthly cash flow. Now, if you want to do a personal loan over and above that, though the quantum may be obviously lesser than a home loan, the rate of interest is much higher compared to a home loan. So today, what you get at 8.759% as a home loan, you will be paying something around 12 to 13% plus for a personal loan, right? So the expense, if you
All right, I think we just lost Aparna over here, and she was okay. Yeah, Aparna, we can hear you now.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
already have a home loan and then at that time you are looking for a personal loan, it is a good strategy to see if you can do a top up on that home loan. So first option is to do a top up on the existing home loan. So the rate of interest obviously is going to be much lesser than the personal loan, and the tenure that you will get to repay this is also going to be long. Hence, the cash flow will not be very severely affected. If the existing home loan is not going to give you a top up for whatever XYZ reason, then the other option that you have is, if everything else is good, then take the whole home loan to another bank, start a fresh loan where obviously you will get a larger loan than what you had earlier taken, which will encompass this need of your personal loan, and then you go ahead and service that loan. Kavita.
Sure. All right. So, Aparna, we're talking about these top-up loans in connection with home loans. So, after taking a home loan, in how much duration can one go for this top-up personal loan? Are these two separate kind of loans are we talking about, or it is just, a function of one particular loan liability that you might be opting for?
There are different scenarios. Sometimes the bank, keeps this top-up loan as a separate loan, and then the tenures may be the same, might not be the same depending on when you take it, and then you repay it. So it can be two separate loans. And at times there are also banks which add it to your existing home loan, and then you continue to service that home loan. So this is to answer part of your question. The other part of the question is, now, the rate of interest and the tenure decides, this is decided based on your eligibility. Now, whether you are eligible for a top up or not, you have to again go through that whole process of, document submission, the latest statements, everything, and then the bank will take a call. Usually, at least 6 to 9 months later is when the bank is okay to give you a top-up loan again. Please understand, ideally, the top-up loan of a home loan is not for these personal loans. This has become a new fashion now. Ideally, the home loan top-up was, say, for example, you took a house. At that point in time, you did not have the bandwidth to do your interiors, to do up your house, because this itself was a major expense. Now, you at 6 to 9 months down the line, you figure out that now your cash flows have improved. You want to further do up the house. You want to do some more, renovation or whatever. And for that, these banks used to give top-up loans. But today, what has happened is everybody is now realizing that personal loans are expensive, so might as well go for these top-up loans because it is cheaper. So, given this background, you can't take a home loan, say, for example, in December and go back in January and say, I want to top up on my home loan. So usually they ask you to wait for 6 to 9 months, also see how you've been repaying that loan, and then decide whether they want to do a top up or not.
All right. So when we are taking a top up, okay, and it is a top up on your home loan, Aparna, how do you pay it off? So do you pay it off? Is the process similar? Because it gets mixed or merged with your home loan, so you're paying it together, or you can pay the top up separately. And what is the duration for which that loan you get, and what is the additional interest rate? I think you mentioned that already in your first answer.
In a scenario where they combine it, it is again like a one EMI, which is taking care of both your original home loan and the top up, and you continue to service. Sometimes when the bank report this as a separate loan, then they usually report this as a personal loan, though it is the interest rate is not like a personal loan, and then you service this as a separate loan. So the duration may vary, and the dates of your EMI getting deducted may also vary because they are two separate loans. Kavita.
All right, but then, let's look at the rationale of taking top-ups on your home loan. Does it really make sense? Because you're going for a personal loan separately, you might have to pay anything between 10 to 14%. Over here, you might just wind up, within 12% maybe. So, as a recommendation, would you recommend someone to just go for a top-up with a home loan? What would you say?
Always, if everything else is fine, you are eligible for a top-up, then I would always say go for a top-up, because A, the rate of interest is lower, so it's not going to pinch your cash flows a lot. Secondly, please remember another year, year and a half, 2 years down the line, if you are in a position to repay or prepay, you are able to do this in a home loan without any penalty. But if you take a personal loan, you can't do a prepayment for for an X amount of tenure. Secondly, prepayment also warrants some kind of a penalty and other charges and all of that. So it is always advisable, if you are eligible, to go for a top-up loan on a home loan. Not only does it make economic sense, it also makes sense otherwise in the long term in terms of your financial plan.
Okay. I think we just lost Aparna over there, but then I hope we get her back. So all she's trying to tell you is, as compared to taking a personal loan, which you might get between 10 to 14%, it makes sense that you combine it with a home loan and take a top up on your home loan. Also, Aparna, since you're back now with us, let's look at few scenarios. Okay, first scenario, you have a good credit score. The interest that's charged on your home loan, maybe looking at your good credit behavior, you've got a better rate, a lower rate, and after that you're taking a top up. Any benefit of having a good credit score on a top up loan that you're taking?
Always, only if you have a good credit score will that get approved. If you don't have a good credit score, though you have a home loan ongoing, you may not get an additional loan.
Okay. So any additional advantage are we talking about over here because you have a good credit score?
There is no like a real negotiation or a better rate of interest or whatever, which ideally is there in a home loan. So top up doesn't have any of those added features.
Okay. And in what scenario are we talking about rejection of top up loans that we are considering?
If you have defaulted in the recent past, either in the home loan or any of your other credit cards or loans or whatever else that is ongoing, and your credit profile is obviously hit, so then the latest that's why I said, even when you're going through a top up, they will make you go through that entire process. So latest bank statement, your credit report, your ITR, so that they take a call as if you are a fresh case.
In a scenario where you want to shift your home loan, okay, this entire package gets shifted or the top up remains with the previous banker?
No, the entire thing shifts.
Okay. And over there, do we see any change of interest rate? Do we have to, talk to the financial institution and get some negotiations done because we have a top-up going on and we might want to have the same kind of interest rate or a better interest rate, because that would be the reason why you would be shifting?
So you do a balance transfer when you get a better rate of interest in the new bank, or they are going to give you a higher amount, which will include this top up and all your other requirements. So that takes care of your other financial contingencies. 3, there is, lesser documentation or, waiver of some processing fees and stuff like that. So these are the 3 reasons where somebody shifts. So to answer your question, the advantage or, what you need to do when you go to the new bank is you have to negotiate for better rate of interest and tell them that you need a higher amount because, not what was earlier taken. And you will then, depending on your age profile, the tenure gets decided. Kavita.
All right, I think that will be all. Thank you so much, Aparna, for being on the show and helping our viewers with every aspect of a top-up loan on home loan that they can take as a personal loan. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Time for a short break, but then post that, let's get your portfolio queries answered. We'll be joined by Abhijit Choksey, and just in case you want to note down our WhatsApp number, you can do that. Also, we have an email ID where you can send across your portfolio details, where you can send in your investment details and any financial goal that you have lined up for yourself. What's the corpus that you are looking at in order to accumulate, to accomplish that goal? You can give all of these details and we'll get your queries answered live. So, see you after this break.